Oh, I think we're live. Is it running? Is it working? Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in DayZ. We're on PvP official, of course. Tactical cylinders all around. We're doing some sneaky builds tonight. We're walking through a couple different, let's see, questions that people have, I guess, more or less. This might be, well, I say this is going to be a shorter stream for me. Probably a more normal length stream for most. But the game plan is to play DayZ today, or I'm sorry, tonight, and then switch over to Sea of Thieves after this. And don't worry, we'll be doing DayZ tomorrow night as well. So it's undetermined whether or not we'll be playing on the PC to see what some of the new changes will be, or on the console. But either way, I'll let you guys know. So here we go. We are in Cherno. I have a fresh character. We're going to head over and talk about where to find some of the containers that people have been talking about. And Cherno is a fantastic place to do that. Yes, hello. We have Eric D in the chat. We have Kimmy. We have Dominion. Hello. Welcome. We got a can of food. Yes. Okay, let's see. We are... Oops, let me get my stream deck there. Boop. Oh, wait, I got to do all the promo stuff, right? All the intro stuff. Again, I'm Jade Monkey, part of the BoiFriendSquad. That's RazorTube and BioLaser. You can find all three of us by typing in hashtag BoiFriendSquad, B-O-I. And find us on just about every platform. So there you go. Boom. Or you can check out the description below or tap the cards there in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to look for a Marlin bag. Let's go see here. What's up? Clout? He says, what's up, people? What's up, B? Says, SOT is the most beautiful game I've ever seen. Oh, Sea of Thieves is fantastic. I'm a fan. We've been juggling on and off. What is it? Conan, Rust, Star Citizen, DayZ, and Sea of Thieves. What's up, High Defs? He's sneaky, sneaky. What's up, the third suspect? Welcome back, everybody. Suspect, you've been here before. High Defs, clearly. You've been here before. Yes. What's up? What's up, what's up? Now, I have a plan for a little bit later, but it's on a different server, and I kind of have to wait for it to be daytime, so I'm kind of going through the list of questions that people had, so hopefully it'll help out. We do have a gate construction video that was posted today that came from yesterday's live stream, so be sure to check that out. And at any time, if you are enjoying yourself, be sure to drop a like and consider giving us a subscribe and turn on those notifications if you think that's something you're interested in. Get those notifications for live streams like this. No Marlin bags, really. Or, what did I say, live streams first? Live streams and for videos. We do have daily DayZ video posts. I think we'll be having double posts. We'll have a DayZ, obviously we'll have the DayZ post. But we'll be adding in various other games as well. Like, we had a fantastic... I know, what was it? It wasn't Razor and I. It was Drusif and I were screwing around last night. But man, like, even though we were screwing around that ship in Star Citizen, holy crap, that was beautiful. It was just like... I watched it back this morning. I'm just like, dude, that game is incredible. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be doing dual posts. It'll be a variety of games. I know I still have to post our Conan raids that we did from last week. That was on the console, so we got a busy week. Clearly, we'll be doing some DayZ. We might even... I've been kind of juggling the idea of doing an open server Rumble again. Maybe this weekend, because that's usually the best time when most people are available, so keep an eye out for that. We'll try to announce it ahead of time in Discord when we can, so yay, yay. Snakey snake. Okay, there we go. Watch it get capped on this. Your mom's easy says, what's up? What's up? Is the server number verified? Not at the moment. This might be a quick one today, so we'll see. As soon as we roll over to the PvP, we will. There's a Marlin bag. Oh, speaking of which, we have our stats for the session there in the left-hand corner of the screen. Bags found. I'm sorry, I'll go through it. First, let me tell you my bag. Okay, so we have confirmed kills, friends made, helicopter crash sites searched, bags found, which is now +1. Bambi Dome, which is our version of the bare knuckle boxing in the apocalypse. We've got friendly fire and forced respawns. And it's cumulative for the group. There's a few individual stats there, but for the most part, it's for the group after we've linked up. Yeah, so the game... Ooh, is that another bag? The gameplay tonight is to do some DayZ, and then we're switching over to Sea of Thieves. If you just came in, so just to give you a heads up. And again, we'll be doing DayZ Friday night as well. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking we should probably do an open server where we just pick a server and we just go ham. Alright, I actually need that beverage. I mean, the cans of food are great, don't get me wrong. Assassin says, do you know what a GOD tent is? No. Get it, Lucky Charms 12. Thank you for the subscribe on YouTube. That's a cool name. What's up, Crow? Just caught somebody opening up a tent pack today. The glitch they do, he says, oh man, it was so satisfying. I stole his landmine, sneaky. He says, I killed him. He must have been so confused. Yes. That's good. Yeah, we've been finding a lot of that. If anybody's been playing for any period of time, I think you know that exploit seems to be running rampant. I mean, we're finding remnants of it everywhere. That's one of the reasons why we've had so many, well, you'll see later, we have so many sea chests. And we usually do, but this is like even more than we typically do. And not only do we have a bunch, but I'm finding them empty all over the place. So, whatever it is, it stinks. So Get a Look at Charm says, you on Xbox? Yes. Anybody that plays with us has to be verified. And that process starts over on the Discord. I'm like so confused. I have everything ready. I was doing so many things earlier on today. I'm like, my brain is fried. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Server. See what I mean? What? Sweetness. Tents everywhere. Yeah, I've been finding a lot of tents, too. Like, empty tents. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, you know me. Anything that can store loot, I'm all about that life. Look like a freaking nut. Well, I mean, I guess this kind of solves the Marlin bag question. Now that I have many. But, I'm going to loot the city side of Cherno first. Then we're going to work our way over to the docks. And then go over some of the finer points of looting. Tracksuit jacket. Oh, 20 slots. Boo. We're better than that. Yeah, there's nothing better than clapping dupers, you know? I say, you know, if those guys are going to dupe, they're usually trash. Actually, I can't think of a time where they weren't trash. I'm like, okay, go ahead. Keep making me loot or keep looting stuff for me, and I'll clap those buns and take your stuff. That's just making us that much better. Man, they're going to be hurting when that gets patched out of the game. You know what I'm talking about? Swish, baby. There's something else I was supposed to do at the beginning of the stream. I don't remember. Let's see. I should write this down. I really should, huh? Yeah, I should. I'm hoping to find some melee, so at least I can do some silent zombie killing. What the heck? Is that loot? What is that? No? That's nothing. Excellent. So I have a guesstimation in my head as to when it's going to be daylight on the other server. And I'm hoping that we don't get our buns clapped because we are fast approaching. Actually, no, we are smack dab in the middle of primetime PvP. So, yeah, it's gonna get nuts. We might get clapped out there. Yeah, I was super nervous yesterday. We were walking through a few things, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get it. All right, Zambi. Oh, jeez. Don't scream. Don't scream. You have 2 cans of food, right? 1 for each hand. Do you have anything? Nope. Jumpsuit pants. guess I'll pick up a screwdriver. I'm such a loot skank. Ah, I'm gonna have to punch her out too. Oh, the uppercut. Huts, huts, huts. Yeah, so I'm hoping we have enough materials. I mean, I know we have enough materials, or at least I think we do, to do one of the builds I was thinking about for a while, and I was like, hey, there's no better time than right now before we get robbed. So, I'm hoping we have enough to do one more after that, so we'll see. But first things first, I want to get us over by the... Is that a glow stick? By Cherno Industrial first. Does the screwdriver actually do like a semi-decent opening? I hope so. I certainly hope so. Have you ever had a burp that goes through your nose and it's super hot? Anybody? Just like, woof. Woof. It says, yeah, a little warning. It says, I planted another 80 some mines. It says, east of 3 valleys. Up and died at the dead-end road at the pond. Oof, yeah, no server numbers in the chat, please. What's up, Jay Ellis says, what's up? This is glad to see the live stream back up and working. I know, right? Yeah, what was it, 2 days ago, YouTube live streaming services took a hot dump. Right when we were starting, so it got pretty... That was pretty frustrating. But to be fair, I needed the rest, so I conked out right after. Like chlorine up the nose in a swimming pool. Yes! It says, LOL, oops, server numbers. It's all good. I knew it was an accident. That's why I removed it real quick. So, what is... I can't say I know how long landmines last when they're actually set on the surface. I've heard 24 hours, but I'm not sure. They do persist through restarts, so I don't think that's an issue. What's up, Ellis? What's up? Yeah, Sea of Thieves might be an interesting juggle. Like, I know we've got limited space in the party, and also, you know, I don't like people in the party, in most cases, and I don't know how in-game chat is in Sea of Thieves, so we're gonna have to play that one by ear as we get there. And I heard we can do alliances with the ships, so we'll have to work it out. Ideally, I hope that the in-game works and we can just communicate that way, because that's way more fun. Not only because we can add more people, but like then we can start talking trash to everybody we roll up on. So we'll have to figure it out. Anyway, so the game plan is to run this until roughly 11 o'clock my time, Eastern, right? And then maybe 30 minutes to an hour in between, depending on what the setup is. And then we'll be rolling into Sea of Thieves, just to give everybody a heads up again. I'm hoping I get like the chat thing figured out. And then if we have more than, what is it, 4 people, we'll have to figure out how we're going to do like an alliance team up. We'll figure it out. Either way, it should be good. Are those boobies? Ooh, hey girl, what's up? Hang on, I smell loot. Let's go get him. Is that a pistol? It is. I'll take that. Let me guess. They're in the police station. We're going in. Ha! Says I tested the game voice is working SOT. Okay. It just might be really soft. That was the problem last time. When people were talking, it was all like ans. I've never noticed that before, and I've walked through here a lot. Doctor, what's up, man? What's up, B? Hello? Loot? Hmm? Get there. Get it. Clearing zombies, it seems. No return fire. That's true. Or it's just somebody clapping somebody else. It's got loot. Is it just me, or do all police stations are the worst as far as loot? I mean, they have some loot, but it's so trashy. Road flare. Whoopee. This is you bailing now? Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was over here. I thought for sure it'd be in the police station, but pizza presto. So you're gonna make a special video of the Olga takedown? Oh yeah, actually I do. I have that one separated. It might be tomorrow's video. I'm not sure. Yeah, you bet. That was so funny. Ah, it's a cable reel. I do have a bunch of electrical supplies, but I'll be honest with you, I stored them somewhere and I'm not sure where I put them. So that was going to be part of the stuff for today, but I lost it, or it's temporarily lost. I'll have to go locate it again. I think I have a vague idea of where it is, but if I did lose it, that'll be the first set of loot I've lost ever in this game, so as far as stashing is concerned. This is, oh dude, I figured out how to stop the wobbly car glitching. This is, all you have to do is combat log thing when it's glitching hard. Oh. No, like the last one we did, what it is, it's a desync, right? And it usually happens when the server performance is like almost to the brink of it restarting, so. Yeah, sometimes I can fix it, but the last time, we backed up and we had like a split second, the thing just blew up. And it killed us both. Good old Cherno. I'm looking at the time to see if the other server's gonna have daylight. I don't know how long our little build segment's gonna last. It usually goes longer than you think, you know? At least it does for me. Cars get wild. Yeah, they do. That's why I'm like, we might do a run of like helicopter crash spawns tonight, but like with it being prime time, it's pretty rough, you know what I mean? It's just very, I mean, it's awesome for PvP and just random stuff, but when you're talking about vehicles, it can get a little dicey. You know I want that shovel. You know I do. I gotta stop looting these. I gotta go over there so we can do our piece. It says, I remember your double barrel roll on the tracks. Oh my goodness. Yes. I can't believe we survived that. This was way worse though. This was, I don't know, a few weeks later. Excellent. Good old Cherno Industrial. Well, I think we're getting close to it, so we might as well roll into it now, I guess. Okay, so to bring everybody up to speed, depending on when you watch this too, so I might as well throw up the old map here. Okay, so Cherno is probably the best place to get car parts and to get tools, building supplies, and especially sea chests and marlin bags. Marlin bags are usually the best next to the boats. You can find them in Cherno Industrial. But to describe what we're talking about here, Cherno Industrial, or Cherno in general, I cut it into two parts. There's the Cherno City, and then there's the industrial part, which is the docks. So on this map, it would be F1, E1, and E2. I'll let that sink in for a second. Don't worry, I'm just looting a doo-doo guard shack here. It's nothing to write home about for sure. Now I look like a complete fool. So anyways, we're heading down to the docks. I have a closer zoom up of that section. But this is fantastic for car parts. Anything utilitarian, anything that looks industrial. Silos, cranes, smokestacks. You know you're in the industrial section of Cherno. And again, the city is just off yonder. You can tell it's Cherno City because it's got that big chunk taken out of that skyscraper. Or I guess that's just more of a building, not really a skyscraper. Anyway, so once you move down the shoreline a bit further, you're in Cherno Industrial. I'm a big fan of finding shovels here. Definitely car parts. Tires. Oh, I almost jumped in there like an idiot. Now the area I'd like to focus on, especially to find the sea chests. And again, this is for version 102. This is for the PlayStation 4 and for the Xbox. This does pertain to the PC, but in future versions, sometimes the loot tables do change. So keep that in mind. But for the most part, certain items do spawn in like a category area. Look at me, I'm air quoting. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I talk with my hands a lot. So industrial areas like this will definitely have those types of items. It just might be a different type of rarity on future versions of the game. So currently PS4 and Xbox, we are on 102, so this is very much pertinent to us. This is the exact loot table. As long as you're 102, you're going to get the same results. Okay, so let's see. Let me make sure I've got the right card for this. Okay, so that one section we were looking at on the map, I'm going to try to do this while I'm walking and talking. We'll see how good my skills are. So again, F1, E1, E2. So I like to cut Cherno in half. So the city portion would be F1 and maybe a little bit of F2 because it kind of creeps in. But the industrial portion of Cherno is E1 and E2 on the shoreline. And we are approaching that. And let me give you the zoom in. So this is the zoom in of both Cherno City, which you can see on the left, almost middle portion, bottom middle portion of the map, and then to the right of that map you see like those row of slanted crates. They look like little maroon specks. Those are the docks we're talking about. And if I kind of frame it up here to the right, you see where that crane's at. There's a ton of cargo crates, and that's where the money's at. That's where we're going. Another good reason why this place is so good is you literally can spawn on this shoreline and just walk it in. The one thing this place is lacking almost indefinitely is food. Now, the best way to get food is to just find a safe place and funnel up a bunch of zombies, kill them easily. Well, a car does it pretty easily. It does it with no shots fired, but you can farm the food off of zombies pretty easily if you do a big gaggle of zombies, something like 5 or 10. So here we are. We're in the industrial row section, or the cargo section. Or no, I'm sorry. What do we call it? Cherno docks, and you can tell it because you can see these giant cranes as well. And let's see, there's like the swamp over here. I don't know if you can really see it. It's a bit murky today. But you'll see like a lighthouse, and there's the giant hill. And then if you keep going on the shoreline and following it through, you will eventually hit Electro. So why are these places so important here? Because this is where sea chests do spawn. Now, currently in 102 with the exploit that's currently happening, there's way more sea chests than there should be. Believe you me, when the loot tables are back to normal, sea chests are rare, but they are so worth it. They have 100 slots. One of the better ways to build a kit for a car because you can fit so many parts in there. And it's just good all around. Plus, you can bury it. It persists on the surface and underground. I think it lasts on the surface for 45 days. Anyway, so there's different types of crates here. Oh, really? The server just crashed. Hang on, we're loading it back in. Give me a sec. We might have to just jump to another server. My apologies. Alright, we're going to bring it back up. The server ate it. I mean, that makes sense, right? Alright, hey, we're going to pick one real fast. I hope this one's actually daylight. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so we probably have the penalty, so it's worth us just going over the stuff. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Yay, okay. Is the sun going up at least? I guess. Here we go. Okay, so to continue what we were talking about, we had a bit of a rollback, hey? Anyways, so we've got different colored crates. We have these, I guess you would call them bright orange crates. We have these maroon crates, and there's the darker, like olive drab colored crates, which are military crates. Yes, you heard me correctly. Military crates do spawn here on the shoreline. Now, they don't have a lot of loot, but you can luck out. Sometimes you'll find a weapon, sometimes you'll find an Alice pack. Definitely worth your time. If you do have a vehicle, or I should say vehicles, it's definitely worth your while to take a car down here because you can get all kinds of goodies. Oof. Here's another great example. Okay, so we're going to hit the crates here in a second, but these cranes do spawn loot, and as you can see, there's a generator right there. Also good for electrical pieces for your base. These also spawn barrels. This place is just teeming with loot. Anyways, we'll go over on the row here and line it up. Okay, so these sheds obviously can spawn tools sometimes. Oh, really? That's locked? I bet somebody signed out here. Yeah, for sure. Dirty. Anyways, okay, so here are the cargo crates. Let's bring it up on the zoomed in map on Cherno Industrial. Oh yeah, there's a spawn right on that bottom portion there. So as we work our way up, one of the things you want to do is just keep an eye on your water and make sure, because there's really no food here. And you want to hit these maroon crates, and again, these do have a great chance to actually spawn. Well, one of your better chances. I mean, sea chests are still rare, so it's not like you're going to get them every time. But they will be in there. There's another shed back there for those types of loot. More cranes. These are virtually the same thing as the maroon crates. Residential type loot can spawn in there. And here's one of the military crates. We might luck out and find something. Ah, those combat boots? Ooh, they are. See what I mean? Get rid of those dirty sneakers. Grab that. I like to hit each end and do a vicinity check. That's what? Touchpad on the PS4 and then double square button on the Xbox controller. I like to just run down the row and kind of just hit them up. And just see what's what. But okay, so to go back to my original thought here, if you do bring a car, it's fantastic because you can just load it up with more and more gear. But it is a little dangerous, to say the least. And this also brings up an excellent point where people are always like, man, what do you use building for? Oh yeah, netting, by the way. This if you're trying to make ghillie. Maroon crates also spawn them quite regularly. And I guess you can also get them on. This is one of the this is one of the military crates that don't open currently. I think that's on purpose. Yeah, people are always asking, where do you find netting? You can find them on those fishing boats that are tipped over on the shoreline, or you can find them here in the maroon crates. And again, marlin bags for days. I have a hard time dropping marlin bags. Oh, there's another military crate. We might have something in here. Military clothing. Boom, pistol. It may not be your favorite, and you may want an assault rifle, but guess what? Would you rather punch somebody or shoot him with a 4 or 5? Exactly. Whatever is a weapon. What is that up there? Are those... Oh, it's like a... I guess it was a piece of clothing. Anyway, so to go back to my original thought of, if you do bring a car down here and you want to use some building materials to kind of protect yourself, making a perimeter for the vehicle to store it in is great, so people can't rush the car or shoot the car directly. You can give it a little bit of protection and buy yourself some time to dip. We've done it quite a few times. Ooh, girl, we're putting that on too. Look at this. We're already getting decked out in military clothes. So if you're ever wondering how we get military clothes so quickly, now you know. I think it's one of the better places to spawn, to be honest. Especially if you've got something semi-close for looting. So I just walk my way down here, keep hitting those maroon crates, and make these little pit stops off on the side for these. What are these again? Garages? Oh, was that only like tool sheds almost? Yeah, the best place to find sea chests. That's where we find them. That's where we've been finding them since pretty much we started playing. Get these little dry sacks, which you can also bury as well. I do have a video on this out called Stashing Loot, so you can check that out. I think it might be in the cards. It's definitely in my playlist. Oh, boom. See, there's a barrel. Somebody trashed it, but those are great for not only storing items, but you can store liquids in there. Is your mind blown yet? And yes, you can store tons of gasoline and or, well, I mean, you can't store two types of liquid. You can store water in there. Oh, look at this. Is that a car part? Yes, it is. Add a tire. You know I want to pick that up. So yeah, working your way down here is fantastic for starter loot, a light sprinkling of military gear, marlin bags, and my personal favorite, the sea chest, which is the ultimate in storing your loot long term. I'm telling you, when this exploit gets patched for the PS4 and for the Xbox, people are going to want to know how to go back and do normal looting, and this is how you do it. Oh, look how many marlin bags we're getting. This is ridiculous. Actually, this is pretty typical. I don't think I can pick that up. And there's another one, although that one doesn't spawn there, which means somebody was here when they probably got an Alice pack out of that. The military crate. And a lot of these. So you've got this one row here that we came down. There's a whole nother row on this side. that you can hit. These back crates all the way down. Let me zoom in a little bit. Boom, 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 next to these cranes. And again, those color schemes do kind of follow all the way down. So keep your eyes peeled. This can also be a pretty dangerous place when people spawn in that have gear. Getting into a firefight in these crates is kind of nightmare fuel a little bit. People can just disappear on you in a heartbeat, so stay frosty. Keep your head on a swivel. Dominion says, the FX45 pistol is my favorite. Yeah, I'm a fan. So any place you see these industrial crates like this, it does have a potential to spawn the sea chest. But again, since we have the largest concentration of this type of structure here, these prefabs, these containers, you have a really good chance of getting it out here. And you might as well, because I mean, look at all this military gear. Do that vicinity check. See, bullets. Now we do have bullets for the 4 or 5. See, look at that. We're already rich in the apocalypse. And I guess it's worth noting too, you can continue the looting here with these crates, and also as soon as you hit these railroad tracks up here, you can hook to the right and walk yourself into a watering hole, which if you just spawned, you're going to need it by the time you leave the crates. And you do have a little short stop of, I mean, I guess it's industrial stuff too. The train cars have good loot on them too, because it's kind of like a close concentration of places to loot at. So just following these tracks, and I think around the construction site there by the yellow crane, if you hook inland, there'll be a water source there at the end of the road. There's, what, 3 residential houses there? And then it kind of points you into the watering hole. So that's a good way to get started, man. Especially get those sea chests. Stay frosty. This place is never, it's never quiet. We like to drive cars down here, but we're also crazy. Might be time for us to switch over to the other server and maybe do the construction piece. I believe. In a sec. Let me just check something on my dashboard here. Sorry. Hopefully we don't get capped. That's why I'm laying down. I was hoping we'd find a shovel, but nah, it didn't happen. What's up? Sorry, I'll catch up on the chat. Crow says, yeah, car gets wild. He says, I remember the double barrel roll. We got that earlier. Unknown Dice says, hey, Jade. What's up, B? I said, yeah, I thought I was missing. He says, hey, Jade, how's your day been so far? Pretty good. No complaints. We get to play DayZ. We get to do a little bit of Sea of Thieves later. It's going to be a good time. Come on in. I got some popsicles in the cellar. Welcome. We have a lot of new people probably, right? Because we've had a pretty big influx of new subs and stuff. So welcome if you're new, and welcome back for all the longtime supporters, the regulars, the fixtures in the channel. We'll take a little sip of a tactical cylinder. Just have to check the condition of the stream, yes? Again, don't worry if we cut this one short for us later on tonight, because we're switching over to Sea of Thieves, but don't worry, there'll be DayZ tomorrow night as well. So you have that to look forward to, or at least I'm looking forward to it. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I had to check something. Whoop whoop. What's up? Burning Steel, Spike Channel says. Oh, he said the popsicles. What's up, Sinister Bros? It's been a minute, dude. Whew, it's like getting hot in this room again. I'm burning up, dude. Okay, so it might be time for us to switch. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the water up here. We might do a little spot checking for some extra loot over here. Look at this, we had the electronic parts we're looking for. That is excellent. I'm super pumped for that. Eee. This whole strip is just good. Nice. Doctor says, I am good for tomorrow night. Nice. Good stuff. Somebody was here recently. We didn't really go over the car parts or loot cycling, but I guess for another time. I just want to make sure we get some of the questions answered tonight first. Because I could clap booty cheeks all night. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. Let's see if I can't grab a quick water for this character and get him maxed out. And I should have my other character good to go. And I guess if we end up fighting somebody, or we're taking gunfire, at least I want a good fight. I like us to get through the build stuff I was thinking about. And if this works the way I think it does, and I'm fairly certain it does, this could answer the question where a lot of people are like, man, why build a base? I mean, there's lots of reasons to build it, but we might have found a way to do it in such a way that people can't jump into it. Just saying. Is that juicy or what? This would pertain to right now, and this would definitely make it juicy for later as well. Hell yeah. Says, hey Jade, I just wanted to say that I always join your live stream because you're an amazing content creator. And how's your day been so far? Oh, thanks, man. You know, did you ask how my day was earlier and I just missed that front end? Says, it says, I'm getting DayZ on June 21st. I wanted to hear your opinion about the game. I like it, man. We've been playing it for almost a year on the console. Says, in 103, the server I've been playing on, buried sea chests, tents, and cars have all been despawning after 24 hours. I do understand it. Yeah, that's a glitch, because that's not the way it's intended to be. Ooh, ooh. Says, I got way too much luck. I haven't died yet in a car, but I've been desynced into a building and it disappeared completely. Oof. PS4 controllers are so janky. Says, but a PS4 if I had a better one. Or, but I'd get a PS4 if I had a better one. Hell yeah. Alright, I hope it's daytime in the server that I'm thinking we have our stuff in. And knock on wood, this is the same stuff we had. Watch, I just jinxed myself saying that. Yeah, I want to use this loot because, like, we're sitting on a ton of it. And I want to use it before somebody ganks it, you know? Good old orange, man. I look like such a clown with that little head thing on. Bang, bang. Those farts so juicy. Oh, you know what? I gotta put up these notifications too. Okay, and Discord's getting it. Our community tab on YouTube is getting it. Not getting it. Tell you what, it's been one of those days today. Hey, man, left and right. Hang on, I gotta repost it. Good thing I save all this stuff because I'm a nerd. You guys can't see this, I know. Sorry, give me just one sec. I better lay down before I get clipped. Oh, I am laying down. Psh. Okay, community tab, attempt number 2. You hear me slapping that space bar. Post, you dirty... No, it doesn't want to post, really? Okay, we're going over to Twitter. Twitter is... I think I posted that one. I hope I did. There's no way this file's corrupt. There we go. Jeez, the community tab was choking on it. Oh wait, nope. It's choking on it. For sure it's choking on it. Okay, well, the community tab may not get the love because it's not wanting to post. High five, YouTube. What's up? Okay, we're going to take this guy into the woods. We're going to sign and switch, and we're going to talk about some dirty, dirty building tactics. My personal favorite. I love building in almost all the games. I like it. I like it in Rust. I like it in Conan. I like Minecraft, although that's not really this kind of cutthroat open world survival, but I do like building. Alright, look how many bright colors I have. Alright, we are switching back. Thank you for your patience. We're going to throw this up real quick as we make the transition to the other server. Fingers crossed that everything's good. This should be a pretty quick switch. Davey says, hey Papa, I'm not trying to rush in tonight, eh? Are you talking about like PvP? If we have time after I cover some of these topics that I wrote down, I'm not opposed to it. I just want to make sure I got to them before we switch over to Sea of Thieves later. And we played some Sea of Thieves about a year ago. Like, we played it hard. We'll show you how to dominate the open sea. And this will be one of the few times you hear me say this, right? Because you know how I feel about stream sniping and stuff. But that might be one of the few games where I'm like openly like, come on in and try to sink us. We will wreck you. We will destroy all your hopes and dreams right in front of you. Okay. I think we're at please be live and please be daylight. Please, please, please. 1 out of 2 isn't bad. I think the sun is coming up though. It should be. It is, slowly but surely. Okay, okay, we'll just warm up to it here. Bang, bang. Might have caught this at the exact moment. Okay, so I guess I'll move some of my materials over for now. Might hit the garages down there? What am I missing? Is it... Might be the light fixtures. I guess we could start it at nighttime. I do have the flashlights for it, although it's extremely dangerous. I don't need to tell you guys that. The giant flare that says, hey, come over here and rob me. I'm dumb enough to put a light on my face. I am. Okay, so we're back at the lovely Cherno Apartments. I love Cherno in general, can you tell? I guess we'll stick this here. It's not the safest place to put that, but then again... Alright, hang on, our stats just disappeared. I'm trying to reinitialize the card there. Do it again. Get in there. Why is that not catching? Hold up. There we go. Okay. DJ Dennis Robbins says, hey Jade, it's been a long time, and I see you changed the privacy screen from Doctors to DayZ. More specifically, an event that occurred in DayZ. The guy that's has the stream sniper over his head was an actual stream sniper, and that's exactly how he got wrecked. In the car, trying to drive away like a scumbag. He was the Reddit dude, the salty Reddit kid. He went to Reddit and exposed our server. Like, he doxed the server. And it was all complaining about how bad he sucked, and having a micro penis was, like, really hard. And I was like, I bet. I don't, you know, I can't relate, but You do seem salty. Come on, sunlight. Yeah, I want to make sure we have light to do this. I might try this with a flashlight. It's sketchy, right? Yeah. Do I have a flashlight from yesterday? See, look at all this trash. Look at this. Tell me that's not terrifying. What do you think? Should we try this at nighttime or should we wait a little bit? Chat, you let me know. We can, well, geez, I can't talk. We'll illuminate it like this with flashlights. I think I have one or two. And we'll kind of walk through it, or we can wait until it's daylight. It'll make sense. And the more we walk through it, it's just going to get more and more brighter. Well, this looks familiar, doesn't it? I did a little bit of work after that. I didn't want to do too much just in case it got wrecked. So, what's up, Kitty Cat says, there's a server called Performance Test, and it's 100% pop. Ooh. And it's 100 pop. Oh, nice. I'm hoping that's the community servers, because I gotta tell you, for PS4 and for the Xbox, that's gonna fix a lot of stuff for us in the interim while they're working out the land claim system or whatever that gameplay loop is. Yeah. Yeah, Jay Davies. You're not trying to rush in tonight? Daytime? Okay. Wicked says, maybe set up supplies for the build until the sun comes up. Yeah, you're right. I think I have most of the things down here. I was doing it last night before I went to sleep. And then I did it a little bit this morning as I was rotating the video stuff. Getting all the video posts and stuff ready. Oh, baby. I mean, I'd like to do some PvP before we switch over. We still have plenty of time, though, right? It's like 8:43 p.m. real time, Eastern Standard Time here. Yeah. It's already getting brighter. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at this. This is tight. All right. You're right. Let's stretch it out, baby. Yeah, you see how many like sea chests we have? Yeah, you'll be amazed here in a minute. It's ridiculous how many we have. Because we've just been picking them up off the ground. It seems like they're everywhere and they're empty. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but we'll take them. I'll give them a good home. I think I have a few more stashed away over here, so we have a little something dirty right here. I'm trying to think, because I'm pretty certain this will kind of be a longer discussion, but that's okay. I think it's going to get the old juices flowing for anybody that's playing, or that will be playing. Gonna make you look a little bit different at the way things are built. See, oh man, see the sun came right up. Good call. There's also one called The Test, in all caps. It's the one that got me hoping. Well, they did say on the roadmap that they want to... See, look how many sea chests we have. It's ridiculous. They wanted to increase the server pop. They had to do some network stuff. I'm like, yeah, with the desync stuff that happens, I believe it. Okay, what's crazy is most people don't steal building supplies. So that's good news. Just move it all over, even though we're basically all in on this. So if we get clapped, that's the end of that. I don't think I have much in the way of support. Yeah, see what I mean? Ridiculous amounts of this stuff. Use it before we lose it. Dude, these car tents are awesome for the... I mean, just look at this. You just plop your stuff down there. You can even bury stuff in the bottom. I thought I saw a silhouette on the top. I about crap my pants. Now, I'm hoping we have extra supplies to go into like other builds and stuff. And I don't have a crowbar, so I don't know how readily I can pry all the pieces off with no loss. But we'll do the best we can. It's romantic. Okay. I guess we'll start here. We'll just freaking do it, dude. Okay, so where to even start on this? This is definitely more advanced building, but this is more of like a brainstorm to kind of say, okay, look at building a little bit different. We've talked about doing offensive things. We've talked about doing defensive builds. I've also said I mean, I'll say it again, don't store your loot in the base. It's not smart. I did store stuff in here, even though I just said don't do it. But these are building supplies. I'm banking on the fact that people are lazy, don't want to take building supplies. Did I just hear somebody move, or am I losing my mind? We are doing this on a very live and hopping server at the moment, so the paranoia is real. I do have gear on me, so yeah, I'm a little paranoid. Anyway, so I buried these here, banking on the fact that people don't have shovels because they're lazy, and that they're building supplies. People don't typically take building supplies. But anyway, so the big question is, well, okay, yeah, we can hit it on a few points. One of them is people can server hop right now on official servers, right, into your structures. So if this were all walled off, if they wanted to get inside, all they would, ooh, is that an apple? All they would have to do is server hop to another server, get in this position, then pop back in, and then they're inside. It's called ghosting, I think is the official term, or server hopping, but server hopping kind of has other meanings. But anyways, but that only applies if they can reach it. We did do a video or a stream yesterday where we jumped into a place where you shouldn't be technically, like these apartment complexes. I guess I'll link that video when this becomes a video later, but you see how these are all doored off here, or barred off? Well, we can reach those apartments by jumping into the windows and building upwards, but again, I'll link that in the old cards there. Anyway, so, and that's good because on another server, or if somebody tears down the ladder that you used to jump in the window, they can't get to it. And they can't probably see it because when you're walking past these buildings, you're not going to see anything in there unless you're drawing attention to yourself or shooting your gun off wildly on the terrace. You know, nobody's going to know. But, okay, so here was my other thought. What if you just were on the second floor or third floor? They can't jump into something they can't reach. It's kind of the same idea, but you're making the structure. And I started that idea here. You can see some of our building structures just, you see those sea chests? And moreover, if we were to rope all of these off here on the underside and maybe put a trap on the bottom, we would welcome people to jump in and then get their legs blown off or like snagged up in a bear trap, right? Anyways, I'll kind of illustrate what I'm talking about. So you can't readily get up here because there's no stairs because I wrecked them on purpose. So that person would have to have a hatchet. They would have to have all the proper supplies to make that happen. And that's a tall order, especially if you're online and you're actively doing it. So I'm going to get more into it so you guys can see what I'm talking about, so I don't sound completely crazy. Oh, I'm crazy. I think I put... You know what? Let's just do this. Okay, so I did build this little cubby hole here on the bottom portion. And again, I don't know what to call this except more like advanced building or think about building differently, but we'll see what the title of this ends up being later on. I'm going to put these little guys here. While I'm moving these over, okay, so rewind, pause, Jade, rewind. Okay, so a watchtower has 3 sides that you can build walls on, but one side is always open. It's the side that has the stairs. So in this case, it's this opening. So if you can put other structures in the way, you can create an all-sided barrier, which is ideal for you, right? Especially if you don't want people to see or grab things, or if you need cover. Now, if you built the bottom portion of this, or the whole thing metal, you would have a lot more protection. We're poor. The most things we have are planks, so we use that. But more importantly, it limits access to them getting into the staircase. So for us, we can't get to the stairs because they're not built, but we're about to build them. But that doesn't answer the question or solve the problem. Hey, we need to block somebody from getting in there. And this kind of happened by accident the other day. This is, I think it was during the barn loot video, when we were actually playing that, I noticed that when a person set up a tent right there, hopefully I don't block myself here. I haven't even tried this position, so this may not even work. Yeah, I think this tree's in the way. We might have to chop it down. Alright, here's us chopping down the tree and it not falling in front of our face. Please don't fall down in the front. So we noticed that when the tents were down, they act as a barrier, and especially if there's stuff inside and they can't readily get into it, it's just as good as a barricade. And I think you know where I'm going with this. Okay, I mean, that sucks, but it could be worse. Oh, can I not put the... yeah, this might be bad, actually. Rip. Did I put it back in the... Where did I stick the tent? Did I just drop it on the ground? There it is. Come here, baby. I don't think it's going to let us plant this here, right? Ah. Foiled by my own plan. Okay, let's do an example here in the open, since I just super blocked myself. I think if we put it like this, on the back side, we might be able to. So this would be the opening here in this watchtower. Oh, we just had it for a second. There we go. Can we work at this side? And if we have something inside of this, yeah, it's totally clipping the tree. People can't just readily run in. And that's kind of the idea. Ooh, that worked right there. Okay, it does work. Let's try it the opposite direction. So you might have to do this on 2 accounts if you're going to do it where it's not going to let you place it with the opening like that. I've noticed that. It doesn't let you go opening to opening very often, does it? Let me move this. We might just leave it over here to illustrate the point, because I think we do need to still go up and down, but you get what I'm saying. If there's something in the tent, especially a lot of annoying small things, it creates a barricade, and if you're online, it creates the ability for you to stop them. It creates a giant buffer between you and them, and it makes it very difficult for them to just rush you. They have to handle something, and while they're trying to do that, you literally can shoot through the tent. And then you just close these little windows. You're like, I need privacy. So you would do that on the entrance here, and that's just as good. Now, you might want to put something that actually stops bullets, so you don't take a couple in your chest, but you get what I'm saying. Alright, hopefully we have enough down here to create this, because if we don't, RIP me. Okay, there's a ton of stuff here. Let me see if there we go. Okay, so we're going to attach the planks, and I hope I have nails. Thank goodness I do. And I should have my hatchet hotkeyed. We're going to build some stairs. Nice, what's up? I'll try to catch up on chat. I just want to make sure I get through this thought in my head. Okay, so now that we've created this upstairs portion, I was really hoping we could place that tent right there to stop people from rushing us right now, but I suppose we can kind of make two, but hopefully that makes sense. I know it's kind of a little scatterbrained, but it'll make sense here in a minute. We're going to make a little small protected portion over here. So right now, since this is extremely janky, I'm going to have to do it like this. Come back down. But the idea is that one entryway over there won't be passable at all. Because of... Can you stand on it? Oh, you can't. I was like, whoa! Never actually tried that. We can't bury the tree either, which really kind of sucks. Alright, so let's grab this little guy. Let's see. The Riddler's myth says, will we be getting helicopters? Yes. It's not on this current update, but yes. There were helicopters in the game beforehand, before the standalone, and the game plan is to still have them. Like the ones you can put together like a vehicle and then go fly them. And yes, it's as awesome as it sounds. Says no long-term plans for helicopters yet. No, there are. There's definitely are. As a matter of fact, this smaller screen here, if you look right there, there's a little chicken, and those all came from their dev. I guess it would be their wiki. Okay, so I put a bunch of these sea chests here. By the way, this does illustrate we are sitting in Cherno Apartments. I think this is called Dubkey Apartments, but this would be just above the Cherno City portion, more towards the top middle of the map there. I'm trying to do this quickly so we don't get clapped. Okay. Now that we have all these little goodies. So you can kind of see right now if we couldn't create this scenario here with the tent, to make this locked off, if we couldn't create this barrier here, I would have 2 accounts in this case, and that's not ideal for everybody, I get that, but let's say you don't have a tent, or you can't get there, you would knock these stairs down using a hatchet. You would dismantle the stairs on one account, and your other account would be up here in the crow's nest that you've created for yourself, and then that'll buy you some time for sure. Okay, I think I need to repair this first. Oh, it would help if I stuck it in my hand. You know what? Let me do that in here so I don't get shot by some clown who's looting. Right? Let's see, James says Cherno Apartments. Yeah, baby. If the helicopters are like the cars in game, it won't be worth it. No, it will be. Cars are worth it now. Are cars fickle now? Yes. But are they worth it? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna build up this next portion here real quick. I'd like to create some sort of semblance of protection. Maybe we can create the same idea down here. I'm trying to do this quickly. I did try to do a little bit ahead of time because I know how long this can take. And we are running out of supplies, so we'll see how far this takes us. But you can see how just creating these platforms with no stair access and then blocking your blind side or your open side can create this almost like artificially lifted up base, as it were. And can you imagine putting this in a hot zone, like by the gas station or by Solnichi Apartments? I mean, think about that for a second. If you had your character up here and there were no stairs, and let's say your 3rd floor here had a sniper lookout, and basically, I mean, yes, you have to deal with these holes in the floor, but like you could stick things over there like the barricades, and you had it all covered up like this and it was metal, you could lay down some serious pain. What are they going to do, rush into the base and sit under your nuts? They can't do anything, right? Like I mean, yeah, they can probably shoot up through some of the wood structure, but I mean, what are the chances of them hitting you? You get what I'm saying. I'm going to create some of this here quickly. Lower frame. These cars on PS4 version are terribly laggy. Crashed 4. Yes, unfortunately it's like that for both consoles. It's just kind of how they are at the moment. They are worth it. When you can drive them, they are really, really worth it. Man, I have all this freaking wood. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to keep pushing it here. I'm so scared I'm going to get shot. I guess I just need to embrace it. I'm going to do a lower wall here. Now, there's a glitch in 102, and this pertains to PS4 and Xbox. So, sometimes the order, like what it says here, is either 1 up or 1 below in that list. And I think it's like if you move something and then put it back on there. I don't know what the stipulation is, but at some point the order's it's gonna fall out, and then if you are like, you're like, man, I swore I picked upper wall and it just did the lower. Well, you probably did do it right, and it's probably that bug. But I think after 102, we won't have to worry about it. Upper frame. If you notice downstairs, this is probably worth noting too. I did try to do it on the cheap. I could technically just do the lower frame, and then I'm sorry, the lower frame and the actual wall itself, and then if I did just the upper frame with no wall, that prevents people from jumping in and from crawling in. They technically have to raid you to get in. And yes, they can see you and shoot at you, but that does stone cold stop somebody from just getting in. So keep that in mind. If you're doing it on the cheap, and I promise, when the economies go back to normal, you're gonna want to know how to do this on the cheap, because all of this is very expensive. Okay, what we could do here is kind of create the same scenario for ourselves on the opposite side, since our tent is only working on that side. My thumbstick just fell off. Where did you go? Gosh, shit, of course it's over here. Blech. Oh, my cords are all tangled. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. How did this get it? Okay, I'm good. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, we could kind of do the same thing up here, I guess. Let me grab one of these crates that have a lot of supplies in them. That's not one of them. That's not one of them. Yeah. We're a little on the broke side of things. There we go. I think this might be one. Is this it? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna lock ourselves out. Okay, so these two frames here, we're gonna isolate them from this side. Because I didn't plan this ahead. This was more of like a rough idea. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a wall for that side entirely and then rope it off. So you basically have to, you can't just walk in. There's so many pieces to the structure. Sorry, it's taking me a hot minute to scroll through this. Oh boy. I guess I'll just do it from my inventory. Okay, hatchet out. Lower frame, please. Jacob says, what do armbands do? They help you identify your players. Because if you roll with a team yet, you already know friendly fire is extremely real. Yeah, it's just like real life. You gotta really communicate, let people know what's going on, or else you might shoot your friend. And that's not cool. This is when the economy goes back to normal. Yeah, there's a bunch of glitches and stuff right now that are making the loot economy off kilter. I'm just gonna pick these up because there's so much stuff to scroll through. And then I'll take these other... Now you can kind of see why I did a little bit of a start on this. Upper frame. Brandon says, make you invincible. The armbands? Yeah, totally. Technically somebody can still crawl through this, so we're gonna do the lower wall and maybe we'll get the glitch. And it's gonna do the upper for us. Please do the lower. Yes, okay, so now technically somebody can't jump through this, which is nice. So we've kind of achieved what we were looking for. We're gonna have to make a staircase down there and kind of do the same illustration. Now, in this case, since there's a lot of high ground, I'm definitely gonna want to put some kind of lid on top of this. So sticking a rooftop would definitely be something you'd want to invest in. Says, cheers, Jade. I wanted to start building, but the server hopping thing and that, he says, I'm not keen on. Yeah, use this for more offensive, defensive purposes. I don't store your loot in there, whatever you do, unless you want to lose it. There's so many things to scroll through. There we go. Take the nails. Yeah, bear with me. This is next level, isn't it? Yes. Oh, there are planks in there. Now you see why with the sea chest you can put so many things in there and just pick it up and go. Look at my hand. That's totally healthy. We might as well just bite the bullet and do it down here too. Oh, jeez. We'll just do the frame down here so you guys can get the idea of what I'm talking about. We did it on the other side, but since that tree messed our world up. So we're just going to focus on the lower frame, and then you guys will get the idea. Okay, hatchet, lower frame. Do it! This is, but surely private servers, Hive servers are coming to console, right? Or what's the point? Yes, they are coming. Upper wooden wall. I think, okay, so that was definitely the glitch we were talking about where it cycles. Oh, hello! Maggie says hi. Hi! What's up? Well, we're not in combat, so it's probably safe for her to listen. But when we're in combat, it may not be. Excellent. It says, yeah, they are. There's ways out, though. It says, no exact date. Yeah, but there won't be any hives for the private servers for sure. So it's going to solve a lot of those problems in the interim. And then after that, whenever they put those game loops in, or they develop those, we'll be ready, you know? Alright, that says upper frame, but I bet you anything it's going to do the lower frame. Boom! See? It's like a rotation glitch. I don't know what that is, but man, it's super annoying. Because like when you have like no supplies and you're trying to get it done, and it builds the wrong thing, it's really not the best. Good. Okay, that works. Alright, so now you can kind of see that we've blocked our own entrance here. And can I pack it up from the... Ooh, I can. Nice. Alright, so if there were actual supplies in there, you couldn't just do that. And you can see now, since we don't have an obstruction, we can just do it straight up. Oh, or is that a dirty lie? That was a dirty lie. I just screwed myself over again. I think I did. You have to have your friend build you into the thing. Oh, I totally did. But do you get what I'm saying? I just messed it all up. You'd have to have another account or your friend put that up so nobody could get in. Okay, well now let's build a staircase up to the top now, I guess. Pick the plank up. Do it. Honace says, is this on PC? Negative. This is on the Xbox. It's also on the PS4 as well. This game is dope. This game instills real fear in you. And this hatchet just keeps getting wrecked. Alright, the building is a bit tedious, but we're getting there. We'll save our tent for afterwards. Oh, I know what we can do since we made a little... I know. Watch this. So if we had stairs, right, and we wanted to block the entrance, we put this on the outside. We fill this up with garbage so you can't just pack it up because tents can't be packed up. They got trash inside. And then we can just walk around the back under here. Oh, thank goodness for the holes I put. Dirty, dirty. But just imagine doing this 2x3, right? And we had all of these upper portions locked off, and you had metal pieces. Now imagine this at Cherno, or imagine this over at Solnichi Factory with we doing all that booty clapping, right? What are they gonna do? They can't get up here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. And it may not be the best way, but at least you're looking at it a little bit different. That massive base video that I put out is like a good starter example of that, but like elaborate on that. Alright, more construction here, and we'll finish this off, and we'll see where we're at. Ooh. Says my base is 10 minutes run from here. Mike Gonzalez. Mike, you better not run up, son! You might get clapped. I don't know who's friendly or not, so I gotta defend myself. Yep, we got that glitch on this watchtower. That's fine. Upper wooden wall is actually gonna do lower frame. Nope. See what I mean? It's so inconsistent. The lower wooden wall. At least we've got a little bit of a peep. Let's build ourselves another set of stairs. Let's go up. And again, if you're wondering how to do the building towers, basic building, I do have a... I can't even remember the name of the video now. It's building guide? Question mark? It's something like that. And we go over the basics. Oh, here comes the rooftop. Bloop. And enough for stairs? Yes. This is maybe it's just a handgun. It says, I'm as friendly as they come. See, that doesn't matter though, because this is such a hostile... I mean, I appreciate it. That's nice of you, but there's so many hostile people. You have to treat everybody as a hostile until you know. You'll almost have to have like the tactical advantage on them before you can be like, hey, I'm friendly. This is just like Rick Grimes in the Apocalypse. It's just like The Walking Dead. You gotta cover your butt cheeks. I've had times where we had friendly people come up. We're like, hey man, what's up? And our entire team gets wiped because one dude snuck in with a pistol. One dude snuck in, looked friendly, like one of us, and just wiped out our whole squad. It gets nasty. Yeah, there's countless examples of that for sure. But that's what makes this game so exciting, because you never know what you're going to run into. Okay, so we have this next level. So you can see, once we have it roped off, we have basically a second floor that's elevated that nobody can get to. And then we can create that second story. And again, if you make this really large, you can create almost, you know, maybe you get up here, but the stairs to the first floor are like all the way over on the other tower. So it takes time for people to move up, and it gives you like room to actually maneuver and to cover the stairs, because you can create artificial barriers. And I did save one of these. Bloop. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully I can bring it in. I don't know if I can. These are fantastic for storing liquids, and then people can't move them. But they're great barriers too. See, this base is already looking pretty heady, and it's crusty, but it's heady, right? Bloop. I think I can pull it through like this. Yes. Excellent. Hey, the holes in the wall helped. So, okay, let's say we had this open side here and there was a lot of gunfire from these apartments. Having these barrels here would be super handy. You don't always have to place them. You can just do a straight drop, and that'll work. Those big barriers that you can fill up with dirt are more ideal for this, but any cover is better than nothing. Can we even get by there? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get these planks out of here. Bring them upstairs. And if we have more time, we'll add to this other section here and see if it's going to be worthwhile. So yeah, we just created like a little shooting platform here. And again, using the terrain, using building structures, you can elaborate on this and make it any which way you desire. I mean, you saw us just jump in that apartment complex window, and that worked out. Actually, no, it didn't. That was particularly glitched, but you get the idea. It does work in most places. That was actually the first place that I know of that was glitched. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I need to put these giant poles on the top. Yeah, these lists get a little crazy. By a little, I mean a lot. There we go. Got him. What's up, Razor? Since I know this piece. What's up, dude? What time you doing Sea of Thieves, man? Do bases carry over to other servers? Negative. They're all server side or per server. Same with stashes and everything else. Okay, now that we have this top frame, let's go ahead and build this top piece. I did bring some metal with us. Because in all the towers that we built so far, I didn't have the metal to do the example, but now we do. I've been carrying this around forever. All right, once you're on the final story and you aim towards that towards the staircase set, and then we put the nails down and we have a hatchet, we should be able to make our rooftop. Now, in this case, since we're in the valley, getting shot from up here is so real. You would want some top cover, especially, I mean, what if there's a douchebag up there? What if there's a douchebag there? Yeah, so it can come in handy for sure. Did I not? Do we need planks in there now too? Really? Well, that's new. It's okay. We got this. Plop and hatchet. There we go, rooftop. Yeah, you do. I mean, when you see the model, you see why it needs metal, planks, and nails. Isn't that beautiful? Come on. That's fantastic. And now, to complete the idea... Oh, these... I'm sure PlayStation is just... you guys are suffering as much as we are with this. Alright, I'm just going to pick up the nails. Go in here, place it on the interior. Now you see why I said in the guide, it's easier just to grab them without going into the inventory, because like you're just in slider hell at that point. It's pretty bad. There's ways to manage it, but I mean it's just so much faster, and you can draw your weapon if someone's trying to slip on you, catch you slipping. Bust out the old hatchet. Here we go. Let me guess, not enough planks. Damn it, Janet! And planks. Gets a little tight up here. Now you see we have complete coverage from getting shot. So if we had 3 platforms, we could leave one of those rooftops open completely and enable us to fire back. Or actually, I just did this by accident, but look at this. That works just the same. Oh, that's actually rather dirty. I like it. So you can see how combining these towers in various combinations is going to give you a huge variety of how you're going to create the base, create cover for yourself. And if you cut off the staircases and create different ways to block the staircases, you can essentially build a first floor that's inaccessible and giving you the advantage in most tactical situations. As a matter of fact, we might employ this very idea over in the hot zones, so look for this in the very near future. I don't know, this weekend? I'm just saying. Let's thank you, Ellis, for that super chat. He says, "Love your bush, your dirty bush." Thanks. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and show what one of these look like for barrier. So we might be getting close to our time here. Building is quite tedious. I think I can pick up this metal sheet. Yes, okay, we're good. Upper frame, lower frame? Lower frame? Says, I'm good, I just got home from vacation. Yeah, you did say that yesterday. Hey, oh yeah. We may not have enough nails, so let me make sure we got that. Yeah, having duct tape is so critical for this. Build lower metal wall. Now these stop bullets a lot more. I think the higher caliber can pierce these, but for the most part it's good. What's up? It says... Yeah, metal sheets are so hard to come by, and they're just so bulky. Let's take a look at this bad boy on the outside, on the exterior. Flop, flop. Yeah, so really, you don't really need heavy cover until you're on the top. Unfortunately, you can't make a wooden rooftop, but you do need the metal sheets for the top, but it's not totally required. And you can see how just combining these different watchtowers together and even fence kits can create quite a bit of variation. And it's all use your imagination, and the sky's the limit. And I'm sure there'll be more prefabs in the future that give us even more versatility, because this is... I know this isn't Pass 1, but this is, you know, their first... I mean, it's Pass 1 for us on the consoles, right? So, It's only going to get better from here, is what I'm saying. So I hope that helps and gets you thinking a little bit differently about bases and how to use them. Right now, I wouldn't use them in the traditional sense of storing your loot in them, but you can definitely use them in tactical situations. And you will see the Boyfriend Squad will implement these in the future. And watch how bad we crush people doing this. It's going to be great. Tommy Boy says, DayZ is one of the few games that supports M and K. M and K? Says, I'm dying to see what it's like on the Xbox. Oh, mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, just clustering these together. Even just looking at this janky variation I did, it's like, oh, okay. Man, this tree I knocked down really screwed me up, though. Badly. I have to check something really quick, and we'll keep going on this build. Gotta protect myself just in case we get jumped. You never know, man. The zombies, the people. The people are more dangerous than the zombies. So yeah, I'm just gonna check something on the stream real quick. We're gonna keep the build going. Again, we got some more time before Sea of Thieves, but that's the game plan. We're gonna switch to Sea of Thieves with the crew tonight. I think we'll have 2/3 of the Boyfriend Squad. That game's a blast. If you haven't seen it, at least stop by and check it out. And don't fear, there'll be many more DayZ streams. We'll be doing a DayZ stream tomorrow, Friday night, and we should have a lot of people, and it's always super hot for PvP action, so hang on just one sec. Yeah! Okay. Thank you for waiting. RazorTube says 11 p.m.-ish. Is that your time or my time? Because if that's the case, then we can definitely get some PvP in for sure. Thanks for waiting, guys. I know. It's just been all over the place today. That's a screenshot, don't you think? I don't want to stand on this road for too long because this is exposed city. This is where the traffic is, right down here. And obviously the structure isn't helping our staying hidden credo. Kimmy says, okay, I'm back. I had to watch a very special MC stream of my favorite fellas. Ah. I mean, we weren't streaming Minecraft. What do you mean? Kimmy says, I'm planning on playing with you boys. Ready to do with this room? Yes. We have to figure out our audio situation and make sure everybody's on the same page as far as how we need the audio for the evening. Although Kimmy knows, Dumani knows, and so does Grouchowitz. And Drusif knows, but I think Drusif is tapped out for a few days. Hey there! Says, hey Jade, I have a question. Did you get to where you can see people's comments on your screen? Yes. Oh, he said, how did you get to where you can see people's comments on your stream? That's like an overlay. There's a lot of different options out there for overlays, but is this server gonna take a big fat hot dump? Says, when we meet up, remember I'm Mike Decay. Are you verified in our Discord? Yeah, I promise you, not to be a jerk, but if somebody runs up on me, I'm gonna shoot. I have to. Like, if we don't know you're coming, we'll shoot. We just have to. Yeah, we even tell people that are even verified that when you're running up, you gotta let us know ahead of time. And even then, sometimes there's friendly fire. What's up, Razor says, there's always room for you, Kimy. Says, you know I love you boys too. Yeah, I was just giving you a hard time. Mike says not verified. Ha. I wouldn't run up, dude. If you like your gear, don't run up. I said, not trying to be a douche. Man, I only had 2 planks on that. What? Our tower of jankiness. These nails get out of control too, don't they? Jeez. It's got to be enough to make a frame. Isn't it 4? I'm going to say it is 4. Clap, not verified. Oh yeah, this is also worth noting too. Sometimes when we're doing these different builds and we've got a light frame going like this, I like attaching these to kind of cover up what's going on. Obviously it works better when you're in greenery, but it can help confuse whoever's trying to snipe up into the tower. The tower! I just love the randomness in this game. Like, you never freaking know what's gonna happen. You never know who's gonna come and when. Even when it's like low key and there can be 4 people on the server, you just hear a gunshot close to you, you're just instantly crapping your pants. I do. All the time. So I'm gonna run up naked. Mike, unless you want to catch 2 bullets in your chest, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Excellent. Says, how long have you played DayZ? I've been playing it since 2013 when it came out as a mod. I played the standalone version on PC, and then I've been playing the console version since it came out. So the console version for the Xbox has almost been out for a year now. I think, yeah, we're creeping up on it in like a month. CPF says, you should stash the gear you want to keep and go out shooting to draw people into your tower and just carry a gun and ammo. Yes, that is also an excellent strategy as well. Excellent. I'm trying to build this janky little tower. I gotta do it now because if I don't, someone's gonna tear this down. There's always some salty boys out there. They're like, I want to make a tower too, so I'm just gonna shit on this one. Salty boys. Like I said, if I had a micro penis, I'd be salty too, I guess. What's that like? Salty boys. Lower wooden wall. Oh, there's not enough metal? You can already see this upper deck, this upper portion, upper decker is already getting pretty beefy. Now, I definitely want to put another wall here because somebody could just go up and be like, bam, 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 right there, and I'd be donezo. Upper frame, lower wooden wall. Dang, still not enough. I think it's all my metal. Oh, no. Well, at least we have the rooftop, so that's cool. Do we have any scrappies? I don't think we do. That might be it. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, you get the idea. Oh, that was a dirty, dirty burp. You know what that smells like? Cheesy bread. Says, hi, Jade. What kind of headset do you use? I have a Razer headset. I use... and they don't pay me or anything. I bought this like a regular consumer. Shoot. Did Corsair? No. Logitech bought them. Astro A40s, TRs. Specifically because there's a very unique problem when you're trying to capture in-game audio and party chat at the same time. And game sounds and all that. So that solves that problem. And it's the white one that's specifically made for the Xbox. And yeah, before you look it up, it's expensive. But the only solution I know of that actually works for that particular scenario. Dismantle lower wall. Someone's gonna come running up on me, dude. I can feel it. That's why I got my gun hotkeyed. I'm ready, man. I'm freaking ready. Bring it on, baby. It's a total waste of time. If anyone worth anything was around you, you would be seeing black. Oof. That's why we like you, Joshua. You're a beam of positivity. Nervous. I missed it, apparently. What was it? He says, you gonna answer my question or just ignore me? I mean, I was trying to catch up on chat. Relax! Actually, I don't even see your question. Oh, there it is. He says, what's the best place for a base? Had two now, and both have been raided overnight. Yeah, don't keep your stuff in the base. They're gonna get trashed. Expect your base to get trashed by people. Joshua says, I say you're sticking out like a sore thumb. Yes, I'm doing this for demonstration purposes, sir. Kimmy's like salty for all for Joshua. Kimmy laying down the law over there. Actually, if you were sticking around for the whole thing, Joshua, it doesn't matter if this thing sticks out like a sore thumb. If I kick those last stairs out, it won't matter if they can see me. You'll see. We'll do this over the weekend. You'll see just how filthy this is. Do you think we have enough materials to do the last little tower there? And like close it off? Let's try it. This might be insane, but here we go. Okay, good. I have the fence kit on me, or the watchtower kit. Could just do a fence kit there, but we'll do something like this. Mike Gonzalez says, I guess I'm not going to be verified. I mean, with that attitude, mister. Oh my goodness. Get me to the... There we go. Did it... Ah. There she is. Patience goes a long way. I can tell you right now, if you keep hammering all our volunteers that are doing it, they're nice enough to take the time out. If you start beating up on our people volunteering, I'll give it the veto. I'm just saying, you gotta respect the people that are doing it. They're nice enough to take time out of their day to do the verification, so. It's the quickest way to piss off JD nuts, is to shit on our verifiers. Or be an impatient shitbag about it. Just saying. Just giving it to you, giving it to you straight. Be nice, man. Okay, we're picking this up. We got our little poles up. Really, we just need to build a wall on this side, and we're pretty much all set. That's all we really need. Fix that roll of tape. Yeah, you can use this with a wall too. We went over this as well. I think, yeah, this is the one we posted today. This is like the gate. You can do the same thing in these external portions. But I don't think I have that kit on me, so we're just going to use the watchtower for speed. Lower frame. Boom. It says, what system are you playing on? I am playing on the Xbox One X. Currently, PlayStation 4 and the Xbox are on the same version. We are sitting on 102. It turns out that 103 and 104 will be combined together into 104. So when the PC has a stable version 104, it's going to come to us on the consoles after that. So, yeah. So I know everybody's anxiously awaiting it here on the Xbox. I'm sure it's no different for you guys over on the PlayStation. This is how do you get all those chests? Honestly, we've been finding a lot of them, and I think it's because of the whole exploit thing that's going around. I don't know what's involved with these, but I'm finding a lot of blank ones. But since I'm such a loot whore, I pick them up all the time. Oh, is it blocked? Oh, I mean, it serves its purpose. It's stopping people from getting in, so. Now you see if we knocked out this staircase right there. Make it even better. And you really can't get in. I like this right here. I think this is so nasty. Nasty boy. Look at these landmines too. How much? I don't have any space. What? And let me combine all this stuff. I really don't want to lose my AK. Know what I mean? Alright, that's probably pretty good. I think I created enough space to pop off that silencer. They kind of burn up quick. I know you can fix them with duct tape and stuff, but honestly, it's like... Says you'll forget about them, blow your own ass out. I won't, but the problem is when you have teammates, you have to have an excellent system in communicating when and where they are. Yeah. Joshua says, my apologies then. It's all good, dude. my legs. Make a little sea chest here. Dash them over here. Honestly, storing these in here is not a good idea, because nothing says I have money like a tower. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to have to move all these. Clapping those booty cheeks. Let's see, so if Razor's going to start at like 12, and we still got to prep beforehand, I'm wondering when I have to stop doing this and get ready for Sea of Thieves. It's probably going to be more time than what I think it's going to take. But I wouldn't mind going into Solnichi Factory and clapping some booty cheeks. But now that I'm thinking about that, I don't know if I even have a character over there, which might just seal the deal for as far as what we're doing next. Okay, so now we're going to dismantle these stairs and take away all the building materials. David Nielsen says you're a big duper. Fat chance. Fat chance. But thank you for asking. Now, if you played for any amount of time, you already know these sea chests are everywhere right now. I think it's because of dupers, yeah, for sure, but we find empty ones everywhere, so I mean, I'm not going to pass up a sea chest. I know a lot of people don't take empty ones, but I do. I do know duping is a problem right now, though. On both platforms. Anybody that's on 102, so basically PS4 and the Xbox. Which sucks. I can't wait for the patch, actually. Can't wait for it to be patched out again, and I hope it's gone for reals. David Nielsen says, "We don't dupe, bro," and he says, "Big dupes." What are you talking about? David Nielsen, I am confused. He says, "What server?" I can't tell you what server. You're coming to gang out of the loot, man. Yeah, we do, what do you call it? We do everything on stream and stuff, so. If you want to know where it came from, Barn Raid, what was the last one we did? We found a bunch of sea chests. It was like 2 nights ago. You can see exactly where we got it all. But don't take my word for it. Fact check me, dude. I dare you. Oh, okay, these are like collapsed. That's weird. There it goes. See, if you stick junk inside the tent that's heavy, no one's going to want to take it. Open 104 does. Yeah, I do too. And honestly, this one started off, I thought it was all gone, and then all of a sudden, the Lars that were super hard to find that nobody was finding, well, I mean, somebody in our group did, but I never found one. All of a sudden, I started seeing them on all these people, and I was like, uh-oh, I think it's back again. And honestly, my AK and my LAR, I haven't found them on spawn points. We got them in Solnichi factory fights, so I'm sure it's duped. You know, because I already know how rare these guns are. I found a total of 1 M4 and 1 AK on the front half of this patch, but like I said, don't take my word for it. Fact check me, dude. I dare you. We do everything on stream, so. Jam all these in here. Says, how do you find like an M4 AKs? I can never find them in Starway or Northwest Airfield. They're very, very rare. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when these dupers get patched out of the game, they're gonna be hurting. They're the ones that are gonna be complaining like, man, there's not enough AKs on the board and shit. And I'm like, yeah, there are. They're just really rare. No, you have the right idea though. You want to hit the Northwest Airfield, but they're so rare, you're not gonna get them every time. Honestly, the one I found was in one of the guard towers on the Northwest Airfield. It was an M4. Any other M4 after that, I got strictly from waxing somebody. Like I didn't even find an AK. I got it in a raid, and then this AK came from Stolnichi Factory. Actually, I think all the AKs that are currently on my characters all came from Stolnichi Factory. I mean, you've seen it. I mean, what was it, last stream? You know what it's like. Any one of the videos I posted from there, you see exactly how we got them. Now, when this gets patched out and you're looking to do it legit, yeah, airfield, and it's just really, really rare. Like, even more rare than, like, the first round. Swish. Says, what's the next content update for DayZ? It's going to be 104. I'm not sure what the content's going to be. I mean, I know what 103 is. I just don't know what's in 104. It says, I'm very much debating on buying DayZ for my PS4 Pro. What are your thoughts? If you like open world survival games, go for it, man. Game's a blast. But yeah, be prepared. It's a hardcore open world survival. So when you get your booty cheeks clapped, it's going to hurt. And it's going to hurt badly. But that's kind of the beauty of the game, though, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, if you're into those type of games, yeah, it's definitely worth it. Yay, yay. No booty cheeks clapping tonight. I think that's all going to be reserved for the Sea of Thieves. What do we think? Did it at least open up somebody's eyes on like how to build or different things you can do with building? I know it didn't resonate with everybody. Yeah, because I think a lot of people are looking at it like, oh, if it's not like Ark, where you store stuff in the base, which I get. I totally get that. You just automatically assume it's trash, but it's still got its uses now. I'm not taking screenshots. Yes, I am. Says my main concern is frame rate. Okay, that's a good. Okay, so I played it. I've seen it on all platforms. I've played it on the Xbox and I've played it on the PC. And I've been playing it since it came out on both PC and the Xbox. Yes, I'd be lying to you if I said there's no performance issues. There are most definitely performance issues. And if you've got a Pro or an X, you're on the better side of things. But are you still going to get performance pops? Yes. What you want to do is like kind of know where those performance pops are going to happen and avoid them, especially in vehicles. Like I said, vehicles are extremely fickle right now. But they're still worth their weight in gold. But once you kind of learn where to be with the car, you know when to baby it and when not to. And you know when to be risky if you have more than one vehicle. Yeah, because then you can be risky, because if you wreck that one, it's not a big deal. Swish, what do we think? Should we attempt some PvP down there? I don't think I have a character down there, though. We might have to walk this guy down. We could go up to Electro, see if we can find some... you know we will. It's prime time, baby. Especially in cars, yeah. You'll notice that when I am around towns, like, okay, good example. Let me see if I can find... Oh, I don't have a... I think all my M4s are gone now. Yeah, since we fought up in factory. Yeah, until I robbed somebody else with M4, I don't think I own any. I was going to say, so like in towns, I've noticed you... Okay, so when I'm in combat, I'll say a lot of times I don't like to use my optics when I'm in town because the scope is slow. I like to stick with my iron sights because of that, and that's a great example of the performance pop that we have to deal with on console. But to be fair, there are performance pops on the PC as well. The game just needs an optimization pass in general for all three platforms. But to say they're exactly the same as performance pops from the console to the PC, that's not fair to say either. They just happen in different places and at different times between the PC and the console, if that makes sense. And I've checked them recently, so it's fairly consistent across most of the platforms, including the performance issues. So here's my thought on the console, right? At least on the Xbox, there's no hacking because of the way they handle hackers and their whole like countermeasure system. And on the console, everybody's on the same gear essentially, right? So, like, if I'm laying in the grass and I can count on that other box rendering the grass, so like I don't have to worry about somebody putting a low detail in and then seeing me laying down. You know what I mean? It's more consistent experience across the board. Oh, is that an Olga? Shut up. It is. Oh, you know I want that. I don't think we have the parts for it though. Damn it. Oh man, you know I want this. I have landmines in this character. Do I want to go into the heat with this? Yes, I do. We could just drive an Olga into battle. We've done it before. Says, thanks for the info. I just bought it. Nice, dude. I think you'll like it, man. Let us know. We do have a DayZ community in our Discord. It's for all three platforms. Yeah, so if you're interested, check it out. And it's DayZ sub chat inside of there. We've got our other major titles in there too, like Rust. What's the other one? Do we? I don't think we have one for Conan. We should. No, we do. We do have one for Conan. We have one for Star Citizen. Obviously, we have one for DayZ. And we'll add more as the games continue to flow in. Says, how sick would it be if you could really get a security system for a base with cameras and motion sensors, and it sent you text if someone is raiding you, and when you're not playing? Dude, hey, have you played Rust? That's in Rust. 100% that's in Rust. Like, we just did a build on it like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. We did a build exactly like that, where it was a trap where if somebody walked by the door, or they were door camping you, the garage doors would open and the turrets would just unload on you, and it would send a message to your pager. So if you're out there farming, your base is farming people's bodies with loot. It was sick. Why do you think I'm super pumped for Rust to come on consoles? Yeah, that game's going to be disgusting. You better believe there's going to be one hellaciously long stream whenever that hits our consoles, man. It's going to be disgusting. Just one more question. How do I end up getting verified now that I'm on Discord? Okay, so the verification process and the DayZ sub chat there. Well, anything DayZ related obviously goes in that chat. But if you look in the DayZ chat, there's pinned rules at the top. You have to know all of those rules. And then when somebody posts in the in the DayZ chat, when they're doing verifications, they'll let you know when and what server they're in, and then you guys meet up. They will test you on those rules, and then they'll play with you for a bit. Make sure you're on the level. So it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes we go through the list pretty quickly, but again, people are all volunteering, so, you know, be patient. Like I said before, one quickest way to get on the shit list and to not get verified is to start being an asshole and disrespectful to people that are trying to, you know, taking time out of their day to actually do it, so. Daddy says no. And pretty much the same rules here in our chat that are up in the Discord. So we had a couple of people come in there and just be dickheads, and we're like, all right, man, like, you got a warning, and then they get booted. But that's so few and far between, but it does happen occasionally. Clutch says, do you think they'll fix the optimization? Yeah, I do. definitely do. You guys want to go into a crazy big server? I think this one's bumping, but I don't think it's bumping over here. Let's jump it. Here we go. My controller was just falling. Oh! That was close. Oh boy, the servers are loaded pretty much across the board. I don't know if we're going to be walking into a nighttime server, so this could get dicey. Although I think I have a night vision scope on here. Again, I got that from... Where is it? The place we always fight. Solnichi Factory. Nice. This is good because I'm getting the game. Nice. Tomorrow. Dope, dude. Let us know either in the Discord or back on another live stream how it was. How you're liking it. It's a crazy game, man. Like I say it every stream, but no game gets my adrenaline going like this game does. Especially when it's all dark and stuff and you're all in the screen and then the gunshot goes off when you least expect it. It always happens when we're all talking and someone's like, "Yeah, dude, I like cheese," and then bam, somebody just gets shot and we're like, "What?" Did I write down that server? I think I did. Yeah. This is what do you like better, DayZ first or third? Ooh, what? First or third? I'm confused. Says my Magic Sky Daddy is more powerful than your Magic Sky Daddy. What? Yeah, the server is dark right now. Damn it. I know, because we have limited time before we switch over, and I'm just like, man, I want some action. This guy's got landmines, so this is the guy to do it. Alright, well, we got night vision, so check this out. Okay, so on the upcoming update, we're getting MVGs for the helmet. And that is as cool as it sounds. So you don't need to have it on the end of a gun. And by the way, it looks quite ridiculous on this gun. Look at that. Devastation to the max though for your opponents. Join the Discord. Nice. Excellent. This is what do you like better in DayZ? First or third person? I like third person, I think, for the people when I stream. But I think, I mean, there's first person servers, so I'm sure you know that. And we've been talking about doing a first person server in a stream. But we always just have so much fun and we get wrapped up in what we're doing that we forget that they're around, if that makes sense. We've got to, though. I think it'd be even more intense than it already is. Says, didn't realize this was live until now. Oh, yeah, we're live. We're probably going on this for like another hour or so, and then we're switching over to Sea of Thieves. And the game plan is to do another DayZ stream tomorrow night for Friday. Okay, we were kicking around, and I will announce it in the Discord too, but we're talking about doing an open server where anybody can join. And then it's like a rumble where it's like everybody come at us. Says I'm more of a first person guy. It says I like the realism. Oh yeah, for sure. There's plenty of times when I'm in a third-person server like this, and I'll go first-person. Let's see me do it. Ooh, did I hotkey my pistol? Yeah, and like, I mean, obviously my military gear I got around here, but like this plate carrier, I mean, we had one at the very beginning, but like I said, we've been getting all of this stuff from, I keep wanting to say Kamy, because that's where the fighting was last time. It's, Silnichi Factory. Is it, maybe the sun's coming up. I can't tell yet. Bang, bang! Build a fort first. Yeah, that's actually the idea. We're gonna build something, kind of implementing that idea, and then have a bunch of people come at us and be like, hey, "This is why you want to build like this." It'd be fun. That way, it's for people that are, you know, don't meet the age requirement to play with us in Verified. They could still come in and be a part of some of the events that we're doing. We've done it before. It was actually quite crazy. Was it Sniper Showdown and Sniper Takedown all came from our last Open Rumble, which happened on the silos right here. Give them a 2-to-1 advantage. He says, yeah, the third person peeking is cheap as fuck. Yeah, but when everybody can do it, it's like, whatever. At least the playing field's even. I think it's more streamer friendly on third person. Like, for the viewers. But no, I get that. Dude, we don't have a car. I feel so broke. Having to walk my ass over there. I'm gonna get shot. I think, do we just ride the tracks? Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, I would have an issue if people could like third person when it's on a first person server. That would be super cheap. But yeah, the fact that the expectation is everybody's got the third person, I'm okay with it. But I know what you mean. You can't, it's not the same tactics because of the third person. Yeah, Kimmy says third person's better for watching. Yeah. Well, because we do so much walking in this game, it just keeps it a bit more interesting for the viewer, I think, too. When it's in third person, but I can play either one. I think it'd be fun for us to do a stream or two in first person. I think it'd be super intense. Especially at nighttime, the way those light cones are. Yee. Just having the zombies jump in front of you when you least expect it will make you crap your pants. Nah, I mean. Oh yeah, I should say, drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying yourself, or you found something helpful. Be sure to look for this in our streams playlist. And again, we do have daily posts, daily DayZ posts in our DayZ highlights playlist. It's in the description, and it's also going to be in the chat here in a second with Nightbot. Best believe when we do our open rumble, those will be going to the old highlight reel too. I did say it last time, I'm like, okay, we're going to do an open rumble. I was like, look, don't just shoot me out of the gate. And if you're going to play with us, turn your phone over, right? So at least you can't stream snipe. And I was like, isn't the idea to be seen? You know, but it's like, if you just shoot the cameraman off the rip, nobody knows who you are. Although the children have a tendency to want to do that off the rip. I guess some adults too, but it's usually the children. They're like, watch this. Man, I really didn't mean to jump into a server that was dark like this. Let me sit in this house for a second. I have to take a whiz. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the hot zone right now because we're so far away from the action. I definitely don't like the dark server right now. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get a character over there, though. Man, I hope nobody jumps me. Okay, B, RB. Hello. Thanks for waiting. Sorry. Bang bang. Yeah, let's at least move this character down further, yeah? I'm with you, Kimmy. Yeah, for streaming mode, I think third person might be better. But I get the whole first person thing, but it doesn't mean we couldn't do a first person occasion. I think that would be pretty intense. You know? Wow, how dark is this? Oh, ready for nightmare fuel? Mmm. Someone just plugs my helmet. Ding! Dang, this game is so scary. Is that a zombie? See what I mean? Anything moving is just like, no thanks! What do we think, chat? Hard mode? Yeah. I'm checking something, so I hope I don't run into some hostile activity. At least not yet. I want to be ready for it. Kimmy, you have everything installed and updated? Because I think Sea of Thieves, yeah, it had like a relatively big update. Oh, GLR Sky, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. It says, hey, beautiful. What's up, man? Thanks. Appreciate the super chat. Muchas gracias. I'm not sure, but if you've done it in the last 2 days, I think you're okay, Kimmy. The update. And we used to do a lot of Sea of Thieves, so I'm looking forward to checking out the new stuff. I loaded it just long enough to make sure everything was working. So I don't know anything about the new stuff, so we'll just kind of, all of our crew will experience it together. Ooh, a universal flashlight. Yeah, I smell like dirty farts. Hard mode, you won't do it. Oh, dude, he's... Oh, yeah? Say I won't. I feel like that could be louder. What do you think? Nope, it's pretty loud. I like how the gun barrel smokes afterwards. I love that. You know that's moth to a flame. Everybody who's around is like, what's that? Is that loot? Let's go get it. I know I do. Every time. Love this game. This game's dope. Yeah, sorry. I didn't really plan on doing PvP tonight, so I didn't have anybody on that end of town. And we're out of vehicles currently, so it's not like we could drive down there. It says I picked up the anniversary edition last night. Nice. Yeah, we just gotta make sure everybody's audio is nice and clean. Make sure there's no chance of anybody's music, TV shows, anything playing in the background, because I don't have a lot of control over the voice if we do end up using party chat. And remember, party chat is always voices on, so it's no push to talk. So just to keep that in mind. I'm hoping the in-game works, because that's a lot more fun. And we could just run up to ships and be like, friendly. And then while you're doing that, we're trying to negotiate. Somebody could swim up and sabotage their ship. That's the best part. That's absolutely the best part. Ozzy says, what console are you on? I'm on the Xbox One X. Ooh, I smell like poop. Hazard says, hey babes, what's up? Bang bang. I'm surprised we haven't heard any gunshots. Right? Like, that's a little alarming to me. Says I have a fan going, but it's not pointed out. It's pointed at my seat. Excellent. Yes. Any fans, make sure you're not aiming at your upper portions, because we'll hear a pretty hearty breeze as if you're standing out on a building ledge. So yeah, I actually have to have fans on here, 2 of them, and they have to point at my feet. I have to do it just to dump the heat that comes out of all the computers I got running. And to be honest with you, this little Xbox One X dumps heat, doesn't it? Like, it dumps more than my rig. To me, it says it might be delayed. The computer just got taken over. Roger. I think we've got Grouch, Razor, and Kimmy. It says I don't know why, but as much as I love this game, that much I hate it. You gotta get tactical, you know? It's creepy. Where's that rooster? I'm scared. Says, I'm on the Xbox One original. Does DayZ run good or is it choppy? I mean, you're gonna have performance hits where everybody gets them, and that's in towns. You'll see it up here. There's some other, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but there's some other performance issues. I think for almost every generation. Like, we run better, but it's just the game needs an optimization pass and certain things. Like, okay, so for example, is that the moon or is that somebody up there? That's the moon. What was I saying? Man, I was like, who's got that light on there? Yeah, it needs a pretty hardy pass on optimization. Oh yeah, I was gonna give you an example. The like driving, I would not, no matter what console you're on, it doesn't matter, Pro, the X, whatever. Don't drive fast through a town. As a matter of fact, drive extremely slow. Because you're gonna get a spurt of lag and you're gonna get thrown into a building. Like that kind of stuff, but that's universal. That's just desync stuff. Sometimes it's better when it's low population and when it's like super early in the morning, but that window's very small. It doesn't mean you can't use the car, you just have to be a lot more cautious and aware of the time and when the peak hours are, because it is surrounding desync for sure. But again, even with all of those caveats and the car being extremely brittle, and it takes a lot of time and slots, and you gotta baby it and hide it, it's still worth its weight in gold. I mean, because think about this. If we didn't have this exploit where people are going around just grabbing whatever, when you have to loot up again and you want the higher tiered stuff, you have to go inland. And the best way to do that is to like head to the bigger contested areas, but it's a hike. And the best way to do that is in a car. We could just keep going back and forth. You'll notice that whenever there's like a wipe or a fresh update, what's the first thing we're doing? We're getting car parts. We're trying to put together a car, and then the next order is to get 2 cars, just in case one lags into something, right? And then we just make runs to the airfield continuously. Grab it, bring it back home. Grab it, bring it back home. That way we've got a bunch of alternates already kitted. But yeah, I mean, the car is very fickle. Okay, I think anytime we've lost a vehicle, I can honestly say it's always been to lag. Or some kind of performance issue where I got thrown into a tree or a building or something. Matter of fact, my main account is stuck in the super, super north portion of the map. Like, geez, I think it's H7 or even H8. And when I was driving up there, and it was the most ridiculous thing, and the car got wrecked, and it was lag. But even with all that, the cars are still worth it. Because you just can't move like that. You've got all that extra space. It's really good. You just have to learn how to work around it. Is that a car light? Hold on. We could have some fun on our hands here. That's a bright light. That's no flare. Okay, that's a flare. That's pretty bright, and that's pretty white light, so that looks electronic. And the lights just went out. I think we have a car in our hands. Man, I need a better... Like that right there, we just got a pop lag. That happens when people sign in close to you. And that's been around for a while. I think we have a vehicle sitting inside of that area. I want to go... There was a tree knocked down. You see that? Yep, contact right there. See him? There's one. I think I saw another one. Let's go get him. See him? Right there by the sign. And I know he can't see me. We get a rangefinder with batteries in it. I think I picked one up, right? Yes. Alright, gotta jam a battery in there real quick. Okay, like 300 meters. Okay, 300, 250. I need to know how to zero the scope. I'm on semi. I'm taking it to about 300. A zombie right there. Alright, I think they made a torch because that tree's down. I'm gonna see movement. Let me move up to this hay bale first. I love night vision. As he says, I'm new to DayZ. Could you give me a brief explanation of the game? It's pretty simple. You just survive. And if you tap the upper right hand corner, oh, could you hear that? Just above the logo, you'll see a circle with a lowercase I. And those are cards on, what do you call it, YouTube. If you tap or click on there, you should see a fancy thumbnail list after that. And I have a few of the guides on there. And if you don't see that there, ooh, that guy's scared. Should we mess with him? Oh, there's an SOT update right now. Oh. Well, we'll play this out, and then it might be a wrap for us on DayZ for tonight then. We'll see how this shakes out. Because that means I have to download too. Man, there was an update today? That's crazy. It was just on there yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah. What's today? Thursday? Yes, no servers in chat, please. Dude, a lot of servers are jumping. I'm just on the wrong end of the map, though. It's all good, Liam. Sonichi Factory, hotter than the sun. It usually is. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a true statement all the time. There's 3 survivors there. You know what I want to do. The zombies might kill him. Says I haven't updated since I updated Conan. Ah. Fulgaratu? Thank you for the subscribe on the tubes of you. That's a generator. That's super bright. Or is that a car? You see these fools over there? Look at this. I can't run. I have so much weight on me. Now I see him. Should I try to place a mine? Yeah. Let's try to bait him in with the mine. It's just too juicy. You know? this dude right here. Come here. Is he wearing a dress? He is wearing a dress. Should I put on my silencer? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Where's my silencer? There it is. Dude, how many survivors are down here? You know I want to cap this too. What do you think? What's the Jados says? Uh-oh, get him, Papa. Here, I wanna set it up so I can put a landmine down by these gates over here in the darkness. And then when I shoot, I think they're gonna they're gonna flood out that side, and then boom! I'm gonna put 2 right there on the outskirts. I want to stick one by the light too, but I'm gonna set it up so we've got at least 1 or 2 here by the gap. Come on. That guy just ran right past me. You gotta love nighttime, right? Go, 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 go. I'm gonna try to scare them from reverse and see if I can't flush them out. I'm actually lighter now that I planted those. I mean, I might as well use these, right? Shoot. Pretty rare when you come across a mine. It's even more rare when you come across somebody that's got a lot of mines that you murked. The only downside is they're very heavy. Alright, I'm gonna creep up. If you guys hear a pop, you know what happened. Devi Farms, thank you for that subscribe on the Tubes of You, and Apex Pelican, thank you for the sub on the Tubes of You. If I can get up in this gap and there's one right here. He's going right past me. I've come across the newbie village. This is unreal. Let's see if we can catch one in the trap. This is, oh man, I'm on edge here. Is he? Oh, he's reading the sign. Oh, this is like a camp of newbies. They're not gonna know what happened. Oh, this is so dirty. He's coming back. He's coming back. want to take a peek and see what they're doing over there. I'm gonna get up on the hill. This is a better idea. If just in case the zombies swarm me or something. I mean, that light right there is not helping their case. I saw that a mile away. GLR Sky says, I'm so excited to see this. Me too. Come on, fishy. I don't think I'll fire my weapon. I think I'll try to talk them into going back to camp. I mean, I do have a tactical light on. I might give up my position just to get them to walk in. I can't see his little flare though. There were so many survivors over here. I'm staying away from there just in case one walks out and triggers it. And like if I'm there, I'm dead meat. Oh no, zombies are bad. The zombies can hear that. I'm gonna use my chem lights. Let's see if I can talk to this dude. He seems new, so I feel like I can lure him in. The funny thing is, we'll hear that landmine go off. Hope this works. I do too. I'm dying to know. Come on! That's a zombie. Jeez. I thought it was a player for a second. Oh my goodness, these zombies get a little out of control, yeah? Trust me, there's no better sound than the sound of a landmine going off. It'll make your day. I'm bleeding. I don't have a bandage? Well, that's not good. I'm leaking all over the place. Might have to tear up my armband. I'm pretty sure I got hit more than once, though. So much for stealth, yeah. Although I had my silencer on, I mean, humans have a hard time hearing that. Zombies don't. I hope it was one cut or I'm screwed. You need a tampon. Yes, I do. I can't get anywhere near that wall because it's all just landmines. Hello. Could that generator be any louder? Man, wouldn't you know it? Now they start scattering. I gotta stick around and see what happens. Says, have you seen where the Millers? On a lady on there says tampons. It says 11 shots through a suppressor. It says what a script. I think is it toast? It's damaged. Oh no, it's pristine. It says, yo, play for longer. I love watching your amazing. What is that? Says all you need is duct tape to repair it. That's true. Where the hell did these scrubs go? Ats, oots, ats, oots, oots. I want to see what this concludes to, right? Like, I don't want to just set mines and not be around to hear them go off. I want to see if I can find him and talk him into sharing his camp with me and then have him walk over it. You shave your face pubes? Oh, I thought that was a carcass. I wish I had a megahorn. Megaphone? Megahorn? Megaphone? Megapon? Game is scary. Is there a survivor in the road? Did he die? I think we found what happened. Yeah, it's the antennas. I think this guy got knocked out. Should I revive him only so he can lead me back to camp to blow him up? Yes. It looks like a survivor in the road. Hello. This would be cool if they had leashes or a control collar. I mean, we've got handcuffs and stuff. That is definitely a human player. He got wrecked. Says you tried out the handheld transceivers? Yes. They're fun. We've been using them to lure people, leave it on, and talk through it. Oh, yeah. Here's this dead guy up here. Take that cooking pot, boy. Oh, that's human meat they're cooking. We got some cannibals. Get rid of his cooking pot. He's probably got the giggles. I don't need that. Yeah, you can only get those kind of steaks when you cut up people. Running around the world goes, eh? Alright, we're gonna have to give it a wrap-a-roonies here pretty soon, so I'm gonna double back to the camp and hopefully we can run into somebody. I'm gonna have to get my guy in a position where I can sign out, and then we're switching to Sea of Thieves for the remainder of the night, and then we are yeah, we're doing Sea of Thieves later. Says, I don't think you have an update for Sea of Thieves. Okay. And if so, it shouldn't be terribly large, I think. What was I saying? Yeah, so we're doing Sea of Thieves for the remainder of the night, and then tomorrow, we're doing DayZ again. Does I need to try SOT again now that it's cross-platform optional? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, me too. I feel the exact same way. Bang, bang! So yeah, and I think once we finish this, it'll be about an hour, maybe less, and we'll be on Sea of Thieves. We should have a pretty good crew. And like I said before, we run the seas when we're playing that game, so might be one of the few games where I'm like, go ahead and try to stream snipe us. I dare you. I just scuttled my ship earlier, crashed into the rocks and got stuck. Oh! The game's a lot of fun. Oh, look at this! I see another flare piece. We might have our... Yes. Definitely saw a flare, didn't you? Papa, is that you? Yes? I think somebody with a flare is coming this way. I hope it's the guy that just got wrecked. And I hope he walks through that little hole in the wall. That's like the perfect trap, right? The beam of light's coming out, so you're like, oh, it's this. You want to walk through it, and then boom! Yep, it sure is. Let me see if I can talk to him. Your thoughts on Cyberpunk? I don't know yet. I haven't seen anything on it. See this guy? Let me see. I'm gonna try to lure him in. Liam says I gotta bounce. He says it's 3:45 a.m. here. It's been a great stream. He says keep on surviving. Thanks, man. No, everybody says yeah that it's gonna look crazy, or that it's gonna be crazy. I haven't seen anything on it yet. Like out or what? Is there one of these guys? Yeah. Okay. Do I have a regular flashlight? Look at this little dude. We're communicating. I'm gonna try to lure him in. Hello? Hello? Hello, sir. It's okay. I don't have my gun out. I just have a flashlight. What, are you down at that camp? Are you down at that camp over there? There's like a camp with a generator in it.
No, actually, I just spawned.
We should go check it out. Maybe there's some shit in there. It's okay. I have a flashlight. This is not a gun.
Alright.
Would you like a flashlight? Here you go. Boop.
So, how long you been playing this game for?
I've been playing it for a minute.
Yeah, I always fucking find shit and then always end up dying. Always walk all the way to the fucking military base and then die.
Well, here, let's go see if we can't bag these dudes. Grab that flashlight. Let's roll. There's a flashlight right here.
Where did you go?
Right here. You see the flashlight? Did you get it? It's right here. At my feet. Hot wheel that sucker. I bet there's something over here. It's like a Jenny with a light on. Dude, I'm gonna walk him right in.
We're gonna be like detectives.
Yeah, well, if we take fire, just lay on your puss, okay? I don't think anyone's gonna fire, but then again, who knows? It's DayZ. I smell loot! Actually, I can't even see the light anymore. Am I crazy, dude? Did that actually happen? I'm gonna walk him right on it.
I don't know. Dude, your flashlight was tripping me out when I saw you.
Yeah, yeah, I was flashing it on and off.
I thought I found an alien.
Dang, dude, did the light go off? I don't see it now. I could have swore. Yeah, I could have swore there was a Jenny with the light on. I know you can see it out this far. Maybe it ran out of gas. Well, I know where it's at, roughly.
For real?
I think so, yeah. I was walking through here and I was like, what is that light over there? I thought it was a car. Maybe it is. I feel a little bad, but I don't at the same time.
Oh, I was wondering why my third person was looking so close. Cause I play in first person, and then I realized that I was zoomed in.
Yep, yep. Okay, hang on. I'll give you a pistol when we go in here. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, if that light's out, that's dangerous. Okay. It's probably, they didn't touch it then. Here, I'll give you a pistol so when you go in there, it's not super crazy. There you go. It's at my feet, right there. Hotkey that sucker. Let's go check this shit out. CPF says maybe don't play.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. How much you want to bet he shoots me? He's thinking about it. Here, let's stack up on the wall. Let's go in there. You see anybody?
the
You see anybody? What? What? You wondering?
body. Nope, I don't see no one.
How did he miss? No, is there anybody there? There it is. Oh man, Oh, we got 2 people. No wonder the first one didn't go off. The first guy got smoked. Oh, I was wondering what that blue thing was in the bushes. Hey, you know, this is how you farm food and water in this game, okay? You know what's really messed up? I'm gonna take my gun back. Is it in his cold dead hands? First rule of DayZ, guys. Don't ever trust anyone. We got 2 people! Oh man, I wanted to use that so bad. I'm so glad we got to. Where'd my pistol go? And then I blow up, I'd be like, well, that's justice, isn't it? It's so funny. Oh man. On a scale from 1 to 10, how messed up was that? Very. Oh, it's a zombie! Oh, isn't that a beautiful way? Right there? We came to a juicy conclusion. You know what? Let's go check the other end over here just to see if maybe, just maybe, we caught another one. He low-key ate the pistol. Yeah, he did. That was oddly satisfying. It usually is. I'm just seeing if there's another crumpled body over here. Nope. Those are still active. Ooh, that was dirty, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Feeling pretty good about that. Just 10, but it was too funny. Yeah, it was pretty messed up. But you know what's really jacked up? When you play this game long enough, you're like, nope, them's just the breaks. You're kind of just like, everybody, what is that saying? You're a hero until you live long enough to become the enemy. Or in our case, we're just always the enemy. Says now that guy has lost his faith in humanity. Thanks, thanks to you, Jade. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right. I felt a little bad. He's like, I keep getting clapped. I'm like, brother, you're about to get clapped one more time. I locked the door. That was too good. Too good. That is crazy. It has like 4 doors. CPF LOL. Miguel says, why does his body fall like that? I bet he thought I shot him. I mean, in a way I did. In a way, I did. Oh man, that's too funny. This is die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's the one. What's up, Wolf Boy? Donnie, thank you for the subscribe. On the tubes of you. And again, if you're enjoying yourself, be sure to drop a like on the stream, as it does help out quite a bit. And we'll be transitioning over to Sea of Thieves. It'll take maybe 30 minutes to an hour to get the full transition, and we should be playing with the full grid tonight, and if not, almost full. So, Sea of Thieves is always a good time. It's been a hot minute since the last time we played. We've dominated the seas before, and honestly, if we're feeling extra spicy, we might just open it up and be like, "Come and get us! If you got the game and you think you're tough, come at us." Because we usually dominate the seas. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see everybody real soon. Again, we're doing DayZ tomorrow night as well, so be sure to tune in for that. We do have daily posts, daily DayZ posts, in the DayZ highlights playlist. It's in the description below, and I'm going to show you here in the chat. A big thanks to the super chatters out there, you guys, the viewers, for being here, and our members. Appreciate every single one of you, and hopefully you guys had a good time. We'll see everybody real soon. And we'll be back in DayZ. We'll be back in DayZ tomorrow. Keep surviving. And watch out for those landmines. Oh, you gotta love it. I love your bush.